everyone. Happy Saturday. Got my 10,000X hat shirt on today. Most streaming in the business, gotta say. Do I stream more than anyone else in the community? I think so. Some of me may make more videos, but I think I live stream at least. I go in spurts of live streaming more than anyone. Correct me if I'm wrong. Tell me who's streaming more. Is there anyone streaming every day anymore? I'm not sure. I don't think that there is. I mean, definitely a lot of people out there streaming regularly and once a week, but oh, this is day 6 in a row, and I had a two days on Thursday and Friday. Accidentally on Thursday, I got rugged on Thursday, and then Friday I'm like, let's go, gonna do it live again. So, anyways, hopefully we'll inspire other content creators out there to go out, stream, talk about good stuff, talk about HEX, talk about the HEX token, the HEX.com. Have you heard of the HEX.com? The HEX.com, real good token. I like that thing a lot. Pretty good. I'm excited for the conference. Oh, I'm pumped. I've already got, I think I've got like 8 to 10 signups already in the first few hours of announcing it. And boy, do we have a lot of great content. I love the opportunity to make a ton of great content or help produce a lot of great content, help gather people around to make a lot of great HEX content. Hopefully I'll make a little bit myself. We'll see too. But, oh, happy Saturday out there. Hope you're doing well. I just wanted to stream just for a little bit, come on here and let you know about the HEX week and the signups. And if you would like to speak, if you'd like to be on a panel or do a talk at HEX week, 5 days of 3 to 6 hours content, 9+ speakers, 369. That's right. We did it. We did the 369. It's happening next month, August 18th through the 22nd. Whole week of talks. I don't know if anyone remembers, but I did Founders Week. I did 2 week-long streams before. I guess I haven't did event style, but I guess it's the first, conference like. I'm not calling it a conference, but a conference is more encompassing different topics and stuff. But this one is a lot of HEX. Again, if you can, I don't know, we may have some it doesn't mean it's only gonna be technical talks too. I'm sure it'll be some other talks and panels and stuff like that. But gotta be HEX related. Gotta be there. It's gotta be good. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to learn more about the different products built on HEX. Hopefully the actuator guys will come on, and they came on the Pulse Conference 2055, and that was pretty good to learn more about that. I know Crispy talks a lot about it too. And yeah, I've already got access, talked about the Communis panel. So got a ton of stuff coming up. Again, if you want to speak, you can submit, sign up. I call it sign up. I mean, it's more, there is a acceptance process, but if you click the link on there, that'll take you to the Google Sheets, Google Forms. Oh yeah, Google Forms, not Google Sheets. Really? Okay, here we go. It works, and it'll take you through, the different what the different times I'm looking at, different sessions. You can do a 15-minute talk, 30-minute talk, 45-minute. The panels are going to be around an hour, and it may fill up pretty quick. Again, the PulseX conference filled up. It was probably 80% full within, I want to say, a week or two. And we've only got 3 weeks, around 3 weeks, a little bit more than 3 weeks until the conference begins. So I try not to have expectations, but I would be surprised if this one gets to about 80-90% full within the first week or two as well. Even this weekend, I'd say I'll probably get 10 to 20 submissions even this weekend as well, going into next week. So should be fun. So you can do a talk. Let me know if there's anything unclear about this. I try to break it down. Again, it's just, I'm writing it, so you always have that bias of you don't know what you're missing and all that. Let me know if something's missing here, something's unclear. I try to give some examples of what you can submit for. Again, no guarantees, no expectations that your talk or panel get accepted. There may be just not enough room. It may not be, again, enough HEX related, whatever. But do my best to, consider all the ones here. Again, no sales, no new coin pitches, no sponsored talks. There's no sponsorships, nothing like that. I don't monetize. These events don't monetize. So all that only talks again on HEX or platforms directly built or to support HEX will be considered. Again, there may be exceptions here, but no expectations around that. Give a few examples. Hedron, Icosa, Sigma. I think Sigma is the new Icosa Hedron V2 name, we suspect, I guess. I would love to hear, there's actually some talks. If you submit a talk for that, I would love to hear people more speculate or try to put stuff together, remind people about the excellent products we have, such as that. And that we hope Alex come back and build some more stuff, or at least talk publicly about more stuff. Launch some more tokens. I like those tokens. I don't usually say launch more tokens. I'm not usually looking for new tokens, but there's some builders in the community where like whatever they launch, I'm like by default interested into. Otherwise, Maximus stuff, yeah. Hopefully, Maximus guys or fans or otherwise will be there to talk about that ecosystem and all the different stuff in HEX and pieces there. Communis, of course, we got Communis panel. Pretty sure that'll be a topic as well. Actuator, and then Flex. That's like the Flex, the HEX stablecoin. So HEX DC from Power City, all that. Would be curious to remind people there are some products around that where you can borrow on your HEX, I do believe as well. So again, let me know if there's something missing or confusing or otherwise. Again, there is an acceptance process, but I don't think I can't remember rejecting any talks so far from the last two conferences. So if I've got space and again, it meets the criteria, it's, yeah, if I meet new people every time I meet people I've never met before and get to hear from a lot of different people in the community working on different stuff. So should be fun. I'm excited for it. So name, email. Again, email is important just so I can like communicate and ask questions or follow-ups if I have questions, stuff like that, because I don't have everyone on X and I don't want to add everyone on X either. I like to keep it like very trimmed down, keep the ratios very trimmed down on X as well. But if you put your handle in there, I'll actually know. If I don't know you before, I can, if you got previous work or stuff you talked about, or otherwise feel free to add that or reference it too. Days available. So this is important because the hardest thing about these conferences is doing and these events and stuff is doing logistics. So please be as flexible as you can, because when I'm making the schedule, if there's something that's like, if you sign up for something that a bunch of people have already signed up for and it's on a different day than you're available, then I may need to ask like, hey, are you flexible this day? Or it just makes things like, I'll try to accommodate as much as I can, but I got to make things, I can't just, if there's different conflicts and stuff with times, then, I want to make sure we get as many people as we can on different panels and different talks they want to do. But there are some, we'll do our best there as well. But just be as flexible as you can. And that helps me when I'm doing the schedule and not have to like reach out and coordinate that much more. As far as talks go, these are a bunch of, so I started doing this for the PulseX conference. These are like suggested topics. These are, so if you want to sign up, basically, if you want to sign up to do, did I say select one? Yeah, I should write like select as many as you're interested in. And then kind of, I basically like, it's mostly first come, first serve, like at least most of it in that way. So if you want to talk about HEX liquidity, you're going to talk about HEX history, you want to talk about building on HEX or whatever, sign up for as many as you're interested in. I'll change this after the stream to say like, select all that you're interested in. And that way, if somebody already signs up for something before I get to your form, then there's like kind of a backup of which one that you can do. I can put you on the schedule for the talk that you can do. So it says select one, but yeah, I'll change that after the talk. Select as many as you are interested in doing. This is not like you're not signing up for each one necessarily. You're saying I'm interested in these, and then based on, and I'll try to, after each one gets filled over time, I'll try to remove them too. So it's not like people like, oh, I want to do this one, but it's already, I'll try to do that. I did it a little bit on the last one too. But anyways, it's like the messiest part of like doing events is getting everyone what they're interested in doing, because some people sign up for multiple ones and I've got 10 new submissions and I'm looking through and I'm like, all right, cool. Somebody wants to do the communist one or the communist one. Somebody wants to do hex history, and then they'll have like 3 other people want to do it too. I'm like, ah. So some of these may just turn into panel. If it starts being like that, maybe I'll just make entire panels of just some of these topics, but I don't know. I never know how much people are interested in them until it goes out and they start ticking the boxes. So we'll see. A lot of great topics in here, though. So I'm excited for these. These are, again, if you want to do something else, there's other, so you can type in like what else you want to do. But these are just the ones I think are interesting that, you know, you can sign up for and say you're express interest in. And then if you do another one, just describe it here in the next section. And if you do, and if you are signing up for a talk, do you want 15 minutes? Do you want to do like a lightning talk? Do you need 30 minutes, 45 minutes? Just specify there. And if I'm crunched, I think I'll have plenty of time since we're doing a week long. Again, I don't know, maybe 100 people sign up and we run out of slots or something, but I'm being pretty liberal with the times right now. But so hopefully, I don't know, hopefully it all fits, because what is it? You got 6 hours, 6 times 4. So we got 24 hours of, that's cool. We added up 24. Yeah, because 3 hours on a couple of days and then 6 hours on other days. So we had 24 hours of panels and talks and stuff. I hope we have that many people interested where I have to be like, okay, can you do 30 minutes instead of 45, like to make the schedule work better because we're running out of time? That may come up. Again, I appreciate your flexibility there if it does, but I don't know, we got a lot of time that week. So I hope there's overwhelming interest in participating, but I don't quite know what to expect till we get into it. And then panels. So each day is going to have like just a general hex panel. So I'd say each day is probably going to have at least one panel each day, maybe 2 or 3 panels, depending. So probably on the days that are 6-hour ones, we'll have like probably 2 or 3 panels, and then have talks on the rest of them. And then for the days that are 3 hours, I'll probably just have the general hex panel. And that's just one you can just talk about. Like if you have some topic you want to bring up at the hex panel, you can bring it up, and there'll be other people there to talk talk about it with and discuss and all this stuff too. And then there's like, I got the good old day panel in case anyone wants to talk about, hex history and all that fun stuff. And then all the different, again, these just suggested different panels. Because a Hedron panel, 10,000x club, 10,000x club panel. I like 10,000x club, pretty cool. Remind people it happened before. Why can't it happen again? Hex Law School. I'm hoping Nuclear Herbs will lead that one, and anyone wants to join that one, maybe we'll have Zenith back, or anyone else interested in riffing on some stuff there. That should be fun. And then debate panel. If you want to debate any hex stuff, we got more time this time. Last time we had 30 minutes for a couple different topics at the PulseX one. Now we should have at least an hour for the hex debate panel if we get some people signing up. So it should be fun. And again, if you want to propose the other one, put it there, and then describe it there. And the other most important thing is what time of day works best. So you can see on Monday, Wednesday, those are probably going to be the 3-hour days where it goes from 5 to 8 p.m. So these are like the evening EST days. And then Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, it'll be like the kind of like the full core hour days, like the afternoon into the evening EST. So yeah, please choose both if they both work for you. That helps me when I'm putting the schedule. But if there's just only one that absolutely worked for you, feel free to tick that, and I'll consider that with your submission as well. So again, no coin pitches, no sales pitches, no sponsorship, non-hex related. It's got to be hex related or hex product. Again, there's got to be this clear thing about being related to hex, or that doesn't mean it needs to be technical. It can be non-technical about hex too. It could be, you can talk about gradual Burke syndrome turning into sudden wealth syndrome. You could talk about how to deal with all the riches you're going to have if hex does another 10,000x. You could talk about how hex is teaching principles, delayed gratification, and all kinds of other fun stuff. It doesn't have to be technical, but just as long as it's hex related. It's Hex week, baby. Pretty good. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions or anything's unclear on that. And like I said, the only thing I'll change is instead of doing select one, did I do select one on both? Yeah, select the panels you're interested in. Yeah, it should be select the talks you're interested in doing. I should say that too. So that's pretty awesome. You appreciate Tam Tam. I saw Tam Tam's chat. Appreciate you as well. She's been tagging a bunch of people. Who do you want to be at the HEX conference? Feel free. Tam Tam has taken the initiative to tag a lot of people. I've sent some messages just letting people know about the conference, or the event as well. Whatever. I just don't want to call it a conference because it's not. I want it to be this like HEX specific thing. I feel like conference is just kind of broad, but I want this to be more narrowly specific. Get some really good juicy content out of it. It is different than the Pulse conference 2055 and the PulseX conference too. So yeah, she's tagged a bunch of people. Feel free, tag people if you want to see there. Let them know about it. We got almost 6K views so far. Let's get that number up to 10, 15K in the next couple of days. Many people seen it and decide whether they want to participate or not. Again, sign up it does benefit you to sign up as soon as possible, because as I go through submissions, it's pretty much first come, first serve. I mean, there may be exceptions here and there, but like in general, I try to keep it first come, first serve. So I'm going through submissions. There's speaker 1 to speaker 50, however many we have. And I'm going through, I'm looking at it, seeing what people applied for, seeing if I can fit in the schedule, if the timing works, all that. And then I'm adding people to the schedule and I'm going on to the next one. So if you want to make it before some of these panels fill up, if you want to, snag these talks before other people sign up for them, get in as fast as you can. There's not a speed bonus, but there's a advantage to doing it sooner rather than later. So that should be pretty fun. Should I do like a HEX Wells? Should I do a HEX Wells panel? Maybe I should do that too. I should add like a HEX Wells panel and see if, because I talked about before, I want to do a stream with some HEX Wells, and maybe HEX Week would be a good time to do it too. I was going to do like more PulseChain Wells, I guess, but HEX Wells at the conference could be fun too. Maybe I'll put that in. It's a good idea. So yeah, I like talking about this and kind of laying it out and getting feedback from the chat and stuff as well, or I just think of things I haven't thought about. So let me know if anything's missing too. Any talks you're like, oh, I really want to see this talk. I might be able to add it there as well. Or just if you want to do it yourself, if you want to actually give the talk, feel free to fill it out there. So we got the signups. It's happening. HEX Week, I got to add it to the crypto nomads. We had crypto nomads. So I'm going to add it to this. I'm going to submit it to this one as well, because this is the one I did the PulseX conference. So many people said they were going to PulseX conference. PulseX. What? It's not on there anymore. Did they take them off after they're finished? Let's see. Maybe. Anyways, I'm going to submit it for this side as well. So it should be pretty fun. Get some more people, onboard some more people. How many people were onboarded for the PulseX conference? Let me take a look. Let's see. I can't remember the exact number. Yeah, here's the one. So, okay, 61. Yeah. So at least, as far as how accurate this is, it could be more, could be less. But 61 people, the last conference, 61 people. So, and that was for over 2 days. We're doing this for 5 days, 3 to 6 hours per day. Hopefully we can, let's get to 69 plus. Let's get to 100 plus. Should be fun. So super excited for that. HEX Week coming up. Very, very cool. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. And HEX pumping again. God, I'm not used to looking at charts. I'm usually not doing that. 24 hours. HEX pump 12%. HEX on PulseChain up to 208. Boom. Look at that. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like it. And EHEX 202. Green, let's get some more green. Let's get green for another year. Let's do that. And we had a couple of years of down and sideways. Let's have a year or two of up. Doesn't have to be up only, but up. When ready, Dev. When ready. Whenever ready. I'm ready. So, if you have any questions, I'm going to make a couple changes to the form, go through submissions probably today or tomorrow. I started working on the schedule right for the stream. I was working on the schedule a little bit just to see what I'm going to talk about as well. Minimal time for me. I want to save as much time as possible for get as many people as we can at the conference. But HEX week coming up. And I thought about doing an ink conference. Ink conference. How do you guys feel about the ink conference? We got some ink bulls out there. We got if we do a conference for a DEX, can we do it for a farming token? I don't know. I think it's nothing else. It's a good excuse to have another conference sometime, maybe a little bit later this year. So thought about it. We'll see. But that would be the four core coins. Well, I guess it'd be 5. HEX would be HEX and PX, and not really making a distinction between the HEX on the chains for HEX week. But we'll see. Maybe in conference next. But anyways, that is all I got. That's all I'm saying. Come on here for 20, 30 minutes. Talk to you about the HEX week. Again, appreciate you all. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, HEX Wizard. How's it going? Tam, thank you very much. Appreciate you doing a lot of great work out there. Appreciate it, man. HEX is pumping 10,000X. Let's get another one. Why not? Let's go get another one. Red Squirrel. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Appreciate you reposting the stream there. Francia. HEX will be top dog again. Let's go, man. Let's go. I love it. All right. Everyone who just showed HEX pumping. I like to see it. HEX pumping. Let's go. Let's keep pumping. Let's do it. Everyone just showed up. Hit that replay game button if you would like to know more about the HEX week. I'm going to drop the link in the chat. One more time to the signups. Feel free to share it around and tag people who you want to see there and see if they want to sign up for it. It is sign up based. So if you want to speak at the HEX conference, just take 5 minutes, fill out the form. It could be 2 minutes if you already know all the stuff, and should be good. So then I'll see you tomorrow. Probably be back Monday for a stream. And that's all I got for you today. Scivive and 5555. We are out.